topic. Our next topic is about Miss Lerato. We're gonna be talking about her views on cheating, like the way she sees cheating is quite interesting. So there is this actress. She's an actress, a media personality who shared a very interesting point of view on cheating. Her name is Lerato Velez. It's spelled Mvelase. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's an African name. You know, all African names have like some. We all have like a problem pronouncing African names. I mean, my name is Bumblangmia. I know if I have to write it down for someone who have never heard it before to pronounce it, that person is gonna bite the hell out of their tongue. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry for butchering that name, but her name is Lerato Velez. And this is what she said, all right? This is what she said. I'm paraphrasing right now. I personally don't have a problem with my man going out there and snacking. She personally don't have a problem with her man going out there and snacking. Snacking basically meaning and having sex with some other women. Let's continue. Because it's your body, like it's the guy's body, it's your body. I'm not going to be watching you and what you do with your penis. Okay? It's not my purpose to be in a relationship and worry what you're doing with yourself. So we've all heard that. But that's not all. It continues. She continues. She's like, she would even go the extra mile to pack her man. She would even go the extra mile to pack in her man some condoms, so he stays safe while he's snacking while he is snacking outside. So when her man is about to leave the door, she puts like some condoms in her man's pockets or backpack or whatever, so he stays safe. Okay, so how does we think about this? What do we think about this? I personally think this is a too good to be true story. You know, this is too good to be true situational story. Like, it sounds too good to be true. I am not saying she is not telling us what she really believes, but it feels like we are still too early. But it feels like we are still too early in that stage of the game where women are supposed to be talking like this. Like, women like this are not yet born, if you know what I mean. Like, you know what they say? They say the beautiful ones are not yet born. That's that. In this case, the women with mentalities like this are not yet born, and I feel like they are somewhere very, very safe in the corner of God in heaven. Like, God is not about to send women like this right now to be saying things like this right now during coronavirus. No. If God is going to send women like this to be saying things like this, God would definitely be sending like some extra protective angels to save and protect the woman. But I don't think the woman is here yet. They're still right next to God, chilling with God. So I don't think we at that stage of the game where ladies are supposed to be talking like this, because they're not yet born. I mean, they're going to be born like in a couple of years. So the ladies that we have right now, they are trouble. So in that case, I smell a trap. There's a trap somewhere, right? Because what do you mean you don't have a problem? You don't have a problem with your man going out there and snacking on snacking, basically just snacking. What do you mean you don't have a problem with your man going out there and snacking? Isn't that crazy when you think about it? Because the fact that she calls these other girls out there snacks, I mean, how dare you make these other girls out there that are not you sexy and delicious, why would you call them snacks? Why would you make them sexy when I have you? You don't do that. You can't be telling me to go out there and be snacking on these other girls. Because basically, if you say you don't mind, it means you don't care, so I should do it. I mean, in my world, that's a perfect relationship. If I can go out there and snack on these other girls and then come back to you and we still be chilling and doing all the things that we finna be doing right. That's a good ass relationship if you ask me. I mean, a man is not supposed, like biologically, a man is not supposed to be actually married to just one woman or to stay with just one woman. A man is a man because a man is supposed to be able to have sex with like a lot of women. You know, like a lot of women. I mean, if you actually get what I mean, like a man can have sex right now, can impregnate a woman, right? Have sex with a woman right now and impregnate the woman right now. And let's say this is morning, like early morning, like 8 a.m. in the morning. A man can have sex with a woman at 8 a.m. in the morning. Impregnate the woman, and then the same day, 8 p.m. evening time, that same man can impregnate another woman. But it's impossible for a woman to give birth right now and in the same day give birth to another baby. It's impossible. So a man is supposed to, the way we are made to, the way God made us, he made us in such a way that we can have like multiple wives, we can service multiple women in a very small amount of time. And move on. I mean, we regain energy fast, but it takes a woman 9 months to actually give birth to a baby, or 2 or 3 or 4 at the same time, because some women give birth to like four kids. Then, yeah. So I don't want to go dive too deep into things like this, but you get what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. God made us in that way. But the women that can actually, the women like Lerato that can actually let men live the life that they were made to live are not yet born. They're not yet born. They're not yet breathing. They're like in the corner of God still. That's what I'm trying to say. If you understand what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is, I feel like Lerato is this is what Lerato is saying is bullshit, because all the guys that she is with right now are just like temporary people. Like, she doesn't really care about them. So whatever they be doing with their time is their time and is their problem. She doesn't give a fuck about them. But when I show up, because she's gonna love me with all of her heart, she's gonna love me with all of her heart. And when I get there, when I'm with her, she's not gonna want to let me go. She's not gonna want to let me snag on these other girls out there. So she's gonna have like a giant grip, like a grip on me that I'm never gonna be able to leave and snag outside. So I just feel like it's bullshit that she's talking that shit right now, just because I'm not in her life yet. So I call bullshit on this one. All right, I don't feel like it's time yet. So, all right. So that's just what I wanted to say. So I feel like it's a trap and it's bullshit. And let's move on to our next topic.